Right, so hoping I've got everything sorted. So apparently I forgot to put the face cam back in this morning. Oops. Um, just throw mobile over there because I'm done logging in. I just need to load up another window because I need to log in as me in order to monitor the Lonewolf clan YouTube. So now I just have to wait for my browser to load with its 50 million tabs. So I may get a bit laggy. Now I may also be laggy due to weather. Um, it is pretty nasty down here right now. I mean, it's nasty across most of the UK right now, and other parts of the world, of course. Where I am, we've got high winds because we're exposed to the coast, and we've got the heavy rain as well. So it's affecting some of our internet, so I may be laggy. I would hope you can hear me. I spent ages yesterday fixing the microphones. I've also, so far, fingers crossed, managed to get this thing to catch every game app I use. So far. I'm sure there's going to be those that break OBS. And I see OBS / Stream Elements still has its graphics card bug. I do apologize, both me and Ojin are sneezing like crazy today. I suspect it's because it's cold and it's humid.
Yeah.
And it's making us feel a bit eh. Ojin's suddenly gone deaf. That's not news. Now, I'm hoping that the Gosh things are now pinned to chats. It should be pinned on Twitch. Just checking YouTube now. Yep, pinned on YouTube. It is also in the About tabs below. So if you're watching me on Twitch, About tab below. If you're watching me on YouTube, description below. Or to the side if you're using the mobile app. And if you're watching me on Tiltify, thank you. And everyone that has donated, I've accidentally closed that thing. Hang on. I was about to read you all out because I'd like to try and give everyone a shout out. Excuse me while I re-log in. Oh, Sunday. I'm half asleep. Right, so on Tiltify, we are standing still at £105. There's £30 on mine. That leaves us £65 away from making me wear the fluffy ears. We have until Monday midnight, folks. Monday midnight. And if you do manage to succeed to get the £200 by Monday midnight, I will be wearing the fluffy ears on Wednesday the 2nd during my painting stream for the whole stream. Or at least the next stream I'll be broadcasting. I will then also do it for the Friday during the collab, which would be the 4th, and then my first day as official host in the week, which is October the 5th, which is a Saturday, and I will wear them then. So I will be wearing them for a full week. So that would be October the 2nd and 3rd on my channel. October the 5th during collab, if I'm streaming for that day. I may not be. I may be running the thing behind the scenes as the stream team manager to make sure everything's ticking. And then I will be wearing them for my weekend stream, which is the 5th and 6th. So that's dates again is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. Because Odin streams on Monday. Now, I did think about doing a catch-up stream on Monday. I've actually decided against it because I usually have to fix all his tech problems, which means I'll be constantly off my stream and over to his stream. It would get hectic, so I've decided against it. So I will be sticking to my normal streams as much as I need those catch-up hours to keep me up to hours for the month on my actual channel. I'll just call it quits this month. It's just been a crazy week. So rather than make next week crazy, let's just try and stick to some level of normality. So, again, we are £65 away from making me wear those fluffy ears. Now then, let's go see who did it. So, Dabbins Beebs with their £40. Let's see who donated to them. I have to go to each campaign to give call outs. So, congratulations, Dabbin Beebs, for getting the donations. And they have Anonymous, Katie Jessie, Sonny, and Bobby. Bobby donates everywhere because Bobby is fantastic. Let's see, then there is my one. Let's see who donated here for me. We have username for promo, Bobby and Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. And Aaron we know as Azza. And the main Lonewolf clan SIBI challenge, because I had to do one for the Lonewolf clan to make it stand up. Okay, so we have H4BN4. I don't know if I'm supposed to be reading that 4 as an A. I apologise. And again, Bobby Goatee, because Bobby is awesome. So on Debbins we have 40, on mine we have 30, and on Lonewolf Clan we have 35. So we're just going to go through the last 35. I think it was, yeah, Bobby and Goatee. Right, so thank you to you, you awesome personages. And over on my one, which is on my stream, because we're also adding up the total that I'm getting on my own stream tab, because I have my subscription button permanently programmed to be a donate to charity button. We have £30 there from Mike Moans, and that was really piss poor timing from Ojin's Walk On. And I know he can't help it. It's supposed to happen when you arrive on the channel, but apparently it's got a hell of a delay lately. Biggest Bennis has raided us out, so I now need to find me on Lonewolf Clan, because I need to make sure that the main admin of the channel is logged in. I don't need to knock on my own channel, thank you. And it doesn't even give me an option for my walk up, so I'm just going to do a funny face, which is that one. Right. I'll probably get a late walk on in a minute. Right, so I'm hoping, because I've been messing with the overlay, it's not a perfect overlay for the Gosh overlay, but you can see it clearly. I have moved the links around so I could put it across the top more easily. So it should be reading £105 out of 500. The ultimate goal is for us to get to 500, but I don't think that's going to be doable. So we're really aiming for the £200 now. So we're £65 away from that if we count £30 from my actual channel. And that's just to make it so I'm wearing fox ears. However, if you can help us smash the Tiltiffy goal, that would be fantastic, folks. In fact, it's preferable because Great Ormond Street get to see how much we're actually raising for them this way. We will be switching charity at the end of the month. We will be joining Okie Dokie with his Starship charity drive, which is another thing similar to Great Ormond Street Hospital but based in Oceania. Right, so now let's see if we can get the game working now, shall we? Big it so I can see it. We were not doing well at all in this game. I'm supposed to be picking up dog biscuits and I still can't pick them up.
The old man was trying to tell the future, looking for pictures in the campfire.
Oh, I see evil, evil born deep beneath the city.
It's full of biscuits and dog drool.
I definitely haven't picked up the dog biscuits. Oh, there they are. Good lorbles. That's tiny. I'm not quite sure what we needed the dog biscuits for. And Oja's sitting there unhelpfully saying, don't ask. I will go find, oh, I don't know, the guide? Right. So where are we at? The recycling plant. Oof. It's better. It's not blasting my ears off now. So we've been through the link space thing, mid-level. Use your ID card in the slot to elevator to arrive to the bottom level. Right, so we're on the bottom level. East walked. Use ID card on the locked walk through. Exit the building. Let's talk to the doorman. How to right. So there's a locked door here with an ID card needed. Okay, let's go find it. We know it's not. I am speeding it up, although Joey isn't so much of an issue now. 5. Maybe not that quick.
Doors are unremarkable. Excuse me. Never mind.
Right, yeah, you need dog biscuits to distract a police officer so you get into the cathedral. You put it onto the plank onto the roof, and there's a rope, and dog starts barking at the plank. You lower the plank, dog gets on the plank, and you pull it all the way up to the roof, and she gets the officer to go and get the dog, and you get into the cathedral.
It's pivoted. A pallet of far too heavy to. Ha! The trap is baited.
I see.
It's too heavy to.
See what I mean?
Now we just have to wait for the dog to come back round.
Wait for the dog, get the dog onto it. Lower it.
What was that splashing noise? Where has Spunky gone? Officer Blunt, come and help me, quickly.
I'm pretty sure he's enjoying not having fleas.
Now go into the cathedral.
Just for a second, you scared me. But you're only dummies.
You want the left X.
They must have switches to activate them somewhere. Damned if I'm gonna look for them, though.
Down,
Oh my goodness, what have we just found? Ah! Bad windows.
Wouldn't you know it? It's locked.
Of course it's locked.
Oh no, not her. Not Anita. She appears to have been exposed to radiation. His skin is cold, like plastic. His skin is cold, like plastic. I don't think a severed head would be...
You really sure?
The wheels are locked in... Her skin is burnt and blistered. This place is spooky. You don't look so healthy. You should get out in the sunshine. His skin is cold.
So, obviously we're looking for something in here.
The fact that one in there has died of radiation.
Yeah, it's, it needs a... Oh my!
A ventilation shaft. Better keep away from the edge, or I'll get sucked off.
Now you want to head back down to the pipe works. The pipe. Once done, head to the pipe factory. Once on your way up to the pipe factory, talk to Gilbert Lamb about Anita.
I remember where that elevator is now. No, that's off game. I see he's disappeared. At least we don't have to wait for Joey anymore.
Hey, Lamb. What do you know about Anita's death?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The girl you sent to the reactor. She's been killed, Lamb.
Look, I don't know aught about murder. You might think I was hard on the lass, but I had nothing to do with her death.
Yeah, you did. Wouldn't let her have a reactor suit?
Then you want to proceed to the interface room at Security's HQ.
Should I shut down the reactor, do you think? I need to go in there.
It's not triggered by my weight.
But recognizes me as him now, okay.
It's the link internet I don't like.
Ah! Try and get to that tuning fork. I don't have long though. Hmm. No. So we definitely have to blind the eyeball. Right.
It's the link and I don't like the look of it at all.
Just get in. Honestly. Find the eye first. gonna be fun. Still blinded, something. Ah, I'm gonna have to go back. It's way too quicky for my liking. Oh, come on! I'm just gonna go check the guides because this is getting infuriating.
Oh, right, okay, so you're in the link space. Right. Blind the first eyeball is get tuning the oscillator, or the first eyeball reactivates. And to the next space, do the same with the second eyeball.
Alright, so Let's see how we do this time. No, not the lights. The right, thank you. Right, ID card into slot. Wow, this is harder than it looks. It's all timed.
Yeah, apparently this bit you're on is the most annoying.
Annoying is an understatement.
It's the link interface, and I don't like the look.
Shut up and sit in it! Right. Annoying is not how I would describe this. Putting a timer on something and then making Mr. Stobart here walk extra slow is more than annoying. I've got to wait for that eye to come unstuck. Because he didn't go directly to the exit. Ha! 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 Got it! Right, we have the tuning fork now. Right. Now I'm assuming we need tuning fork on the Crusader. No? So what on earth do we use the tuning fork for? Hang on a minute. Get the tuning fork west, use playback icon on the well. Okay. So we need to go to the well. Again.
If that's you, Rob, listen carefully. You're the only one who can help. I was supposed to make contact with an agent from Hobart. Trouble is, the rendezvous was in a park on ground level. And now I'm a D-Link, I can't get there. The agent's name is Eduardo. I don't know how he'll get to Link, but beneath the city there are tunnels. The remains of the old subway. That could be a way in.
Right, so now I need to disconnect. They must now think I'm some kind of special inspector. Because people here don't think. Seems strangely familiar. In the elevator.
Excuse me. See you later.
What do I need? Security office. Use the ID card in the slots. Then enter the elevator in the middle. West. Use the ID. Okay, yep. Talk to the gardener. What are those blue flowers called? See you later. Talk to the boy. Right. I think the boy.
Know where I'd find the old subway?
Nah, I've never heard of it.
I thought all boys were into railways.
Get real? What planet are you on?
Sometimes I wonder. Don't wear out your thumbs. Tell me about your dandelion game.
Ah, it's brilliant. You get chased by these giant yellow weeds.
You mean dandelions are yellow? The gardener told me they were blue.
He's mad. He's not a real gardener.
How'd you know the gardener is a fake?
He's got green fingers.
That's the sign of a naturally talented gardener.
I saw him dipping them in the paint. Anyway, the plants are made of plastic.
You're a real help, Vincent.
No problem, Rob.
Don't wear out your thumbs. Excuse me. You told me dandelions were blue.
Did I? Well, what of it?
This boy assures me they're yellow.
Ugh, smart-assed little brat. All right, you got me sussed. I haven't had any formal training, but I've always dreamed of being a gardener.
Fair
I
enough.
love 'em. Every little shrub and succulent. Those dainty blossoms waving their little stamens in the breeze.
All right, I get the point.
You won't report me, will you?
Why should I do that? Excuse me. Do you know a girl called Anita?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Why do you want to know?
She's been murdered. I found her body in the cathedral.
Can't see why you're telling me.
Excuse me. What's your name?
It's Eduardo. Why?
You're Anita's contact, right?
How come you know so much?
She left a message on her card.
Listen, do you know what's happened to Link?
I'm totally confused.
Link is a living, self-replicating organism. Originally, it served as an advisor to the council, but it has gradually taken control.
How? And why?
We're really not sure. Hobart scientists have developed a virus. It will check Link's growth, if we can get it into the system.
Will you give me the virus?
I can't. It's been downloaded to link space. Anita was supposed to retrieve it, since she had a Shrievman port.
So have I. I owe it to Anita to get that virus.
No chance. It's bound to be guarded.
I can try at least.
Okay.
Excuse me. See you later.
So... I need to go over to get to that weird club. Okay, so, club. Ah, I still don't get my walk on, by the way. And that's annoying.
Excuse me. Is there a subway around here?
Oh, there used to be. The club was named after the station.
The accents on this game are as bad as they are on Witcher. They're all over the place.
Where is the subway station?
You're standing in it. See the area in front of the stage. The track ran right through there.
Is there a subway around here?
What?
I'm looking for the subway.
What are you, a train spotter? Hear that, Gallagher? This guy's a train spotter.
There's no law against that.
Only because there aren't any trains.
Look, guys, I'm not a train spotter.
Who asked you?
Never mind. Excuse me. Can I have a drink, please?
No chance.
Why not?
House rules.
Pressing the buttons doesn't achieve... I want to hear some Joy Division.
Okay.
Is there a John in this place?
Why do you want to know that?
Well, I might need to use it. Surely the club's got to have one by law.
Have you seen the John Gallagher?
I don't need one. I don't drink like you do.
No, I've noticed that.
It doesn't react. There's a thumb-sized... Excuse me. Do the rules prohibit me from drinking?
No, you can drink all you want, but I can't serve you.
You are the bartender, right?
Well, I'm not the cabaret.
Okay.
How come you can get a drink and I can't?
I told you. It's the house rules. Colston would fire me if I gave you a drink.
I'm gonna complain about you.
Please yourself.
Where does the locked door lead to?
To the wine cellar. Colston's the only one who can open it. It's programmed to read his fingerprints.
What are the band called?
The Hot Club Quartet.
But there's only 3 of them.
Yeah, the saxophonist OD'd last month.
Each.
Did the saxophonist OD on drugs?
No. Too much sax. He got overexcited and ruptured his lungs.
I'm not even sure how that's possible, but
Never
okay.
mind. Excuse me. Where does the locked door lead to?
Oh, that's the wine cellar.
I need to inspect your wine cellar.
Forget it, mister. Nobody gets in there but me.
Are we playing cards or what?
All right. This guy distracted me.
Never mind.
How do I get out of this city?
Can you see I'm busy?
I'll take your turn.
And lose the game for me?
You're gonna lose anyhow.
Don't be so I've got something.
I knew you were cheating.
Well, so are you.
Oh, nothing.
So now I'm in the club. What am I supposed to do? Select the song. Hang on a minute. How do I... Bottom of the pool. Enter the clubhouse. Talk about the topics. Exit the clubhouse. Walk through the doorway and enter St. James Street. Club. Okay. Walk down to the jukebox and select the search but find nothing. Wait until the music starts stopping near the end of the song and then get some glasses from the table. Exit the club.
Pressing the buttons doesn't achieve anything.
Hey, get your hands off my drink, Buster.
There were greasy fingerprints on the glass. Pressing the button. Pressing the buttons doesn't...
They've basically told me I need to leave the club and then re-enter the club? Okay.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about a subway?
I've dreamed of...
Really?
First of all,
I was... What would you do if...
Go through its book.
No, seriously. A girl I know has been murdered.
It's a sign of the times. There's nothing as cheap as human life. With the exception of this club. How do you know it was murder?
I only met her a few hours ago, and she was fine then.
My advice is to keep quiet. You can't help her now, so look after yourself. Or you might wake up dead one morning.
Never mind.
Not quite sure how you'd wake up dead.
Silence in court. Security Services, Department of Justice, Inc. Judge Chutney presiding. Court is now in session.
Silence! I recognize that villain. An habitual criminal if ever I saw one.
Huh?
That's Mr. Greaves, my lord. The counsel for the prosecution.
Silence when you speak to me. Now, who is the first contestant?
Defendant, my lord. The case of Union Security Services versus Howard Hobbins.
Howard Hobbins. Come on up. Nice to see you, Howard. You're not nervous, are you?
Not really.
The defendant is accused of gross contempt and assault of a security officer.
Oh, intolerable. What have you got to say for yourself, eh?
I've been framed, Your Honour. May I elucidate, my lord?
Go on then, but hurry up about it.
Officer Blunt was investigating a complaint made against Hobbins. After questioning the defendant, he was the victim of an assault.
Bah! Monstrous! Off with his head!
Just a flipping minute. Who's defending me?
Defence? Is he entitled to any?
I'm afraid so, my lord.
Upon my soul, whatever next? Who'd be silly enough to defend this wretch? Very well. Let's get on with round one. Fingers on the buzzers, everyone.
I wish to call Officer Blunt.
Call Officer Blunt.
Please tell the court what happened. Oh, I was assaulted. And is the culprit present in the court? That's him in the overalls. I rest my case, my lord.
Good. Where's my black cap?
We haven't heard the defence, my lord.
Is it really necessary? Oh, go on. Just don't take all day.
Now then, Officer Blunt. What was the nature of your injuries?
I got very wet.
But you didn't suffer any physical harm.
I could have caught a nasty cold.
This is just like Monty Python.
Tell the court how you got wet.
While patrolling on Bellevue, I was saturated by a sudden shower.
Did you ascertain its source?
Oh, yeah. I heard laughter from the walkway above.
Walkway above.
So, you saw the accused pour the liquid?
I couldn't see anything. My eyes were full of water. But I'd recognize his laugh anywhere.
Who lodged the complaint against Hobbins?
Objection, my lord. Defense is contriving to lead the witness.
It was a simple question. I wish to establish the seriousness of the complaint made against my client.
I shall permit the witness to answer. However, I'm awarding Mr. Greaves 5 points for a well-timed interruption.
So who did lodge the complaint?
It was Daniel Piermont.
Daniel Piermont?
What was Mrs. Piermont's grievance?
Cruelty to her pet dog. I interviewed Hobbins on 4 occasions, but he still hasn't confessed.
4 interrogations suggest harassment.
Objection, my lord. Officer Blunt is not the subject of this trial.
Quite correct. Objection sustained. 10 points to the prosecution.
Just how well do you know Hobbins?
I've never met him before.
And yet you say you recognized his laughter.
I don't know.
No further questions, Your Honor. I'd like to question the defendant. Did you assault Officer Blunt?
Objection, my lord.
Why, men, what's wrong?
Repetition, my lord?
Objection overruled.
Are you guilty of assault, Howard?
Not me. I was fixing one of the cooling pipes, and it burst.
So Blunt's soaking was an accident?
Not exactly.
Why did the pipe burst?
Some joker had cut a power cable and overloaded the steam release in the power station. That's what damaged the cooling pipe.
Oh, I see. Did you laugh at Blunt's predicament?
Laugh? I'd nearly wet me pants.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Greaves, you may start the bonus round.
The facts speak for themselves, my lord. Hobbins is a cruel and callous man, with no respect for law and order. I recommend the maximum possible sentence.
Any comments from the defense?
I don't believe this is happening. This is total madness. You've all been warped in some way. And I think Link is the cause.
Silence! I've heard quite enough of this nonsense. So it's time for me to make my judgment. Howard Hobbins, you've won tonight's star prize. Life imprisonment. However, in view of your service to the city, I'm going to reduce your sentence. 2 hours community service. Court dismissed.
What did I just endure?
Hey, music lover. If you're looking for the best in sounds, I got 'em. The music of the spheres right here on Earth. So come on, get your fingers on my buttons. Let's make beautiful music together.
How offensive. Why they put voices in these machines is beyond me.
I'm all warmed up for you, baby.
Shut up and let me check the selections. Oh, Lord, it's mostly country and western.
Nobody's perfect.
Ah, there are 3 tunes by the Resident Band.
So, what's your choice, big boy?
You search but find nothing. Oh, nothing.
Hey, get your hand...
Right, so we finally achieved the glasses. So, search, find nothing. It starts glass table, exit the club. Use ID card on door slot and enter the elevator in the middle. Okay, so elevator in the middle then. And the rain returns.
Really loud upstairs.
I foresee not being able to sleep much tonight with that wind and rain.
I've just been curled up under the bench.
So I need to go to... Where's the surgery? Is it... Ah, right. So I need to go speak to Dr. Buke. Okay. Now, I'm only reading a guide because we were well and truly stuck. And I would actually like to complete this before the end of the month.
Excuse me. Can you match my fingerprints to those on this glass?
Oh, yes. My machine will do that automatically.
It's not against the law, is it?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Don't security use them to check people's identities?
If they do, it's the first time I've heard of it. The usual procedure for identification of suspects is a retina scan at the post-mortem. Now, about these prints you requested. Open the panel on my machine and insert the glass. Then place your hands in the otodermatome.
Will this hurt, Doc?
Yep.
Oh, yes. Quite considerably.
Let's walk through the doorway. Right, so now we're going to go through the subway. Wait. Metal bar and packing grease. I'm supposing that there's going to be packing grease in there.
There's a thumb side. I can't reach it. I'd never shift that. The box isn't strong. That's too big and heavy to carry. The grill is too firmly attached. The grill is I've punctured. The grill is too. The grill. That's too big and it's If it's for ventilation, it must lead somewhere.
That's bar will work. Use the metal bar. Swelling near the bottom of the. So where are we? Right, get the packing cases. Climb onto the box. Use the metal bar on the grill. Use. And where do we magically get the secretaires from? People that write these guides, for crying out loud.
Speak to the gardener.
Aye. So do this, do this, do this, do this. Oh, but we're going to forget about this, 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 and this.
Excuse me. See you later. It's too firmly... Excuse me.
I've got something, can't stop. Too...
Excuse me. See you later. It's too fr... The leaves are shiny.
Nope. He does not have secateurs. This is utterly infuriating. As I always say, folks, remember you can backseat game on mine. It is muchly appreciated. One, it gives you some interaction, and two, helps me.
Won't open. The door is too... Won't open. Nothing I could use. There's a thumb side. The grill is... The grill... I'd never shift that. It's a...
Hi there.
Oh, I just without... As cool... Excuse me. Never mind. Don't wear out. I have to use...
Wow. I can't even begin to state how true that is. This is back in 1994, folks. The signs were there.
Maybe I could... Excuse me. See you later. It's too... The leaves are shiny.
No, that clicks me off the game. So somewhere around there's some secateurs.
I can almost feel it growing. It doesn't work. It must be empty. A poor fish will be hungry. I better not touch. There's nothing in there I want. I ought to plant these. I ought to plant. It smells fresh. Strange to think these plants were common once. Did you find your contact?
I got through to his office, but he's out. On a case.
Never mind. Could you try your...
I suppose. Wait here.
Still no word from...
Sorry, no.
Never mind. It's empty. They're all completely... Did you know your computer has a virus?
It can't happen.
My robot assures me it does.
Get a life. That's just a welder on wheels.
It doesn't matter.
Welcome to Burke's Bios. Please feel free to visit the doctor at any time. Your robot informed me of your connection.
With Oberman, you mean?
That's correct. It's an honor to have you here.
Okay.
Maybe I could force it open with psychic I have to use my...
Okay. News, City News 4. So we can't give him back his link status. Okay. I guess Gilbert Lamb will have to remain a D-Link.
That kid, is it kid or bloke on these next to the gardener?
It's a kid and he's playing a Game Boy.
Yeah, it's the way he was
The
fidgeting.
brick.
They
The
must
way
have
he was
switches.
fidgeting,
Damned if I'm
it was like kind of scary.
Wouldn't you know it? It's locked. I don't think she appears to... They must have... Damned if I'm gonna... It's too heavy. Nothing I could use. Nothing I could use.
So I'm still looking for this pair of secateurs, and I'm not having much joy of anything.
Right, okay.
Excuse me.
So basically, you got your link, you talk to the gardener. The gardener's missing secateurs, right?
See you later.
I'm at the point where I'm trying to find the secateurs, actually.
Right, okay. You have the biometric access to the wine cellar in the club.
Yes, but not the secateurs.
Right, you go in there.
You open the box, you use the box, you poke a hole in the metal bar. Then you see where it says, then you need to use the secateurs that I don't have.
Don't wear out. Would you like a present?
No, thank you.
I have to use... Excuse me. See you later.
Okay, right. Ground level, you want the old shack.
Old shack. Okay.
Yeah.
That's at the bottom of the pond, yes?
Yeah, pyramid of dogs or two. To the old shack, inspect the door to reveal conventional door lock. Do the old slider card trick. Your ID card unlock. Enter shack. Pick up
Won't
secateurs.
open.
I just had to find it on the guide.
The
where
door has an
secateurs was.
old-fashioned... It's an old trick. The mechanism has rusted.
Looks like it's an old station.
Why did I waste my time being in this city must be cracking.
Get secateurs.
Yes.
Right, now you can do that thing. Alright? You've got a light bulb, haven't you?
Yep.
Good. We'll be using that next, after you use the secateurs in the roof.
The subway. It's like a warren built by giant rabbits.
Yeah.
So you're in the sewer system, yeah?
I'm in the
never
old
gonna
subway,
be
yeah.
able to shift all.
Exit right 3 times. Tell me when you've done the third one.
Exit right 3 times.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there...
I'm never...
Kind of hard to go right 3 times.
Right, okay.
Exit. Only thing in here.
Right, okay, there's a hole, isn't there? Socket, yeah. Put a light in the socket. Don't go in the hole. That light stops that thing from eating you. Right, okay. I'll head right 2 more times and we enter lower exit for tunnel caves in. So head straight down.
Uh-oh,
for
the tunnel roof
caves in.
doesn't look too stable.
Right, okay. So to skip into new area, use your metal bar on the plaster on the wall, and then use it again with the brickwork deep to it.
I've exposed the bricks beneath...
Right, pick up the brick. Right, okay. Use the metal bar again on the vein swelling. Hit the bar with the brick and pick up the metal bar quickly. Got
The
to be
skin's
fast
too...
here.
Hit the metal bar with the brick.
Yeah. Use the metal bar on the swelling,
Which I did.
and then hit the brick onto on the metal bar.
That didn't achieve any...
Okay, so metal bar, vein.
The skin's too thick to punch... The skin is too hard. It's penetrated the outer skin. Ugh! I made a hole right through the
Right, now
vein.
pick up the metal bar quickly. Gotta be fast. A robot will arrive through the door and mend the punchy vein. This gives you a chance to exit through the door. Repeat it if you fail.
Okay.
The basement is where you are. Head down through the first exit stairway to a boiler room. Notice a metal bar handle above the lava pit, beside the grill on the ceiling.
Yep.
Access the control unit and choose option 2 to reduce the temperature.
Whoops.
Did you just die?
No, I accidentally pressed 1.
This constricts the cover of the lava pit. Be fast to pull the metal bar above the lava pit before the cover dilates again.
Pulling the handle has loosened...
Okay, so it loosens the grill.
Yeah, right, so it's losing the grill. Exit the boiler room, look through the grill on the wall, or exiting right. Twice.
Oh, it's one of those weird Android things.
Okay, so enter the central room with a robot in the middle.
Let me guess, make it a Joey?
Don't be tempted to enter the tank room top left exit too soon without saving your game.
I'm already on that process
Use
now.
Yeah. Doing it now, eh?
Yeah.
Good.
It's just like, I've got a bit too far now.
We're near the end. Use Joey's circuit board on a robot slot. Then,
How do you
get
feel,
Joey's
Joe?
login to
I'm
inspect the
completely operational,
tank and give you
and
status
all my
reports.
circuits are functioning perfectly.
That's a relief. Is there any immediate danger?
If your presence here is detected, termination is more than likely.
Okay. The other
Are
humans
there any
in
other humans in this area?
Negative.
What about the guy in the tank room?
Negative. The technician is an android. I advise you to avoid contact with it.
Are you really the Joey I grew up with? You don't sound like him.
That is unavoidable. My shell has a limited syntactic processor.
Oh well. At least you're not so argumentative.
I want you to check out the tank room.
Please be more specific.
I want a detailed report on everything, especially that android.
The android could be dangerous.
Exactly. I don't want to risk my neck.
The growth tanks contain developing androids. Nourishment is supplied from a tank. The temperature is maintained by convection from an underground source.
Okay.
So, you've gone into the
He's been in and he's told me about the growth tanks. Yeah.
Order him to untap it.
Tell me
We'll go
about
through all these.
Access. The tank can...
So,
Affirmative.
is there a way?
Manual.
Tell me about the...
It is programmed to safeguard the...
Is he dangerous?
It's certainly stupid and...
That will distract the android tank.
Right, so he's off to go do the taps for me now. He floats funny in this medical droid thing.
Okay, so you may now safely enter the tank. You want exit when you get in.
Hello! I was not expecting a visitor. A puddle? The tank must be leaking.
Humans 1, androids 0.
Right, so he's just fallen down a hole.
Who?
The android.
Okay.
Joey's come with me.
Yeah, so, like I said, you want the upper right. And when you get into the other half, there are two exits. One on top is the control room, one below is restricted.
The casing is
You
thin.
want to enter the control room.
The casing is thin.
So there is no other exit in this android room. Just back out to where Joey was.
No way of opening.
Alright.
Never mind.
So there's no link, there's no corpse on the floor or anything.
No. Unless you mean downstairs where it might have fallen to the cooling station. tap's actually annoying me because I can hear it going twit, 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 twit. Yeah, there's no body. It's gone through the grate and is incinerated.
It's activated by the robot's... No way of opening. The casing is...
Yeah, so you're
I
looking
can't
for a
reach the...
link of corpse.
What, in here?
Yeah.
The casing is
Use,
thin,
your
but
ID
very
card
hard.
and left hand and gain access to the restricted area. In the control room. So you're looking for console on the left. A terminal on the left. To gain access to that door.
They don't appear to do anything.
Should be in the control room. That the console that it's in.
There aren't any manual controls. Never mind.
Just tells me there aren't any manual controls.
Better be careful I don't fall in there.
don't appear to do... No way of opening... Never mind. I can't reach... The casing is thin, but... There aren't any manual... Never mind. The casing is... I'm not risking my I'm not risking my
Yep, there's definitely no usable consoles in either of these rooms.
There aren't any manual... There aren't any manual...
I'm just going up what's here, and it's...
Well, it's saying left, and there's nothing left or right. It's up and down.
No way of opening...
What it's saying is left terminal.
Exactly. There is no terminal on the left, just lots of exits. There's Joey over here recharging. That thing there does absolutely nothing.
They don't appear to do anything.
You take your ID cards. He just does that. In here, there's only one computer terminal. And that does nothing.
You can't walk up past here, I take it. Yeah. So it's the top. That. Yeah. That's the control room I was on about. I take it you didn't know you could go up there, did you? It's very hard with these old games, isn't it? So you want that with the left terminal.
Okay, status report 1.
Access the restricted area. Open door. Done.
That's what you wanted it for. Now you can exit the control room.
You've saved me the bother of coming to find you.
I should have guessed you were part of all this.
Why do you think Reich had to die when he tried to kill you? Or that
Hang on a
meddling
minute.
girl who tried to help you escape? Link needs you alive, Overman. That's why it planned this family reunion.
Get out while you can, Rob.
Stop! Tell me what you want from me!
You won't be needing this robot where you're going.
You want the link
Aha!
card.
Another ID card from my collection.
And you want to pick up the
Poor Joey didn't last
thing
long in
from
that
Joey,
shell.
his
I'll take his board
circuit
as a
board.
memento.
And choose up pick up the link card, of course. It's back into the control room. Use the newly obtained red link card on the terminal beside the interface.
So 2 again. No,
No, you want the terminal next to the interface.
this thing.
Yeah.
you got to go into link space again.
Oh god, that thing now.
Exit right. You'll then have a new command called Divine Wrath. Exit right, use blind command on the eyeball and immediately exit north.
$19.94 Tron.
Right, okay, so you got a knight there, yeah?
Divine Wrath it?
Use Divine Wrath on the Crusader. This will enable you to progress past the Crusader. But don't. You want to disconnect.
What, after killing him?
Yeah, disconnect. Right, you now want to re-enter using Anita's link card. Head back to the Crusader.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, because I've got to input the virus to shut down Link.
You got to get the virus onto this link card. So you've got to blind that and enter north. Right, Crusader's gone.
So we go through the door it was blocking.
Now gone. Continue to exit right.
We have a crystal.
Use
Tuning fork.
oscillator command on the crystal. Pick up the helix. DNA/helix. You have now successfully infected Anita's link card with a virus. Finally disconnect link space.
Okay.
Right, exit to the restricted area. This is the ending part.
Yeah, the last time I remember playing this, it ended up with him being absorbed. Well, I say last time I played it, last time my brother played it, it ended up with him being absorbed because he used the red card, if I remember rightly.
No way of opening.
Okay, so you enter the restricted area.
Wherever the restricted area is.
Go back to where top exit, yeah. And it should be the bottom one, the big open door that was locked.
That one.
Yeah. You went back, didn't you?
I thought the restricted area was that door we couldn't open. Huge tank.
Okay. So there are two huge tanks here. Culture and nitrogen. To make things easier, please explore and continue. So you want to explore.
Instant frostbite if I put my hand in there.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, kitty cat cat. That's not a kitty cat cat.
Right. I can't help you now.
Whoa, the liquid in the tank has burned my hand.
Oh god.
Pressing the keys has no effect. Pressing the keys has...
Let's explore the area before we do anything.
Right, so we have a tank that if he puts his hand in, he freezes his hand.
Whoa, the liquid... Whatever's in there is extremely... It could be liquid nitrogen. There are strands of tissue suspended in this tank. The computer is controlling and displaying its readings on the...
Fine.
Hey, wake up, rubber features!
Okay.
Right. Are you ready?
Well, I've discovered an android room.
Yeah. We don't want to do anything in there yet. Right. Get back to where the 2 tanks are. Right. You know where the console is, yeah?
Yep.
Right. Use Anita's link card on the console to infect it with the virus.
Ha! The virus has caused the program to crash.
Pick up the tongs beside the culture tank. Use the tongs to pick up an infected tissue sample within the culture tank.
Whoa, the
And
liquid.
immediately get the tongs into the nitrogen tank.
The tissue is frozen now.
Okay, so now we've got tongs with frozen tissue.
Right. Good. Exit right to the android room. Open a droid's cabinet below the center console.
Let me guess, put the frozen stuff in there?
Plug in Joe's circuit board
Oh no.
into the slot and run the console to download all of Joe's AI data into the android and proceed with activation.
So, one.
Joey gets a new funky name.
So, run program, yeah?
Download all of Joey's
AI data. 2.
That's a lot. Into the android and proceed with activation.
So, 3.
I'm guessing so. Joey gets a new funky body.
How do you feel,
name.
Joey?
How do you
I'm
feel,
not
Joey?
entirely
I'm
sure,
not entirely
sir.
sure, sir.
I feel soft.
I feel soft and curiously
And
vulnerable.
curiously vulnerable.
That's because you're practically human.
And this feeling of insecurity is natural?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you'll get used to it.
By the way, sir, take my advice. Don't wake the other androids.
Why not?
If they've been programmed, they'll terminate you.
I think you need a new name.
I think you need a new name, Joey.
I concur with your observation, Mr. Foster. What do you consider an appropriate sobriquet?
I'm gonna call you Ken.
That's wonderful news, sir. Tell me, are there any memorable Kens in history? A Ken whom I might seek to emulate?
All the Kens I can think of were dorks.
Splendid! It will be my mission in life to make the name Ken synonymous with dorks.
How do you like your new body?
It's wonderful, sir. There's just one thing.
What's that?
When will I be getting the accessories?
I don't know what you mean.
Right.
Ears, body hair, those little decorative parts?
You're better off without them, believe me.
Thanks for saving me from
Thanks
the
for
android.
saving me from the android.
My actions were the only logical course. What I cannot comprehend is how an android could behave in such an irrational manner. Why, it was almost as if he was human.
What did he mean by a family reunion?
Since your mother was killed, that leaves only...
My father.
You never speak of him, do you?
That's because I can't remember him.
Can't or won't, sir.
Are we close to Link's core?
Almost certainly, sir. I can sense its presence in a strange and mysterious way.
Like the old man. The pictures in the campfire. He saw it too. The evil beneath the city.
Yep.
And then he died with the rest of the tribe.
This isn't the time for remorse, sir. You must destroy the evil and avenge their deaths.
Never mind.
Exit right. That.
Okay, so
You want to prompt Ken to activate the bottom hand sensor, or you activate top sensor simultaneously.
Place your hand on that.
With pleasure.
yeah.
Hey, Rubber Man! What's wrong with you?
I appear to have a problem, sir. My hand has melted onto the door.
You can talk to him about his hand before you exit the road.
I don't like to leave you here.
I'll be free in no time, sir. Have you got an axe?
No, I haven't. Why?
You could have used it to sever my hand.
That's unthinkable. Still stuck?
I'm afraid so, sir. It's frustrating, to say the least.
Never mind.
Right, so we'll leave him there to get unstuck.
Completely solid.
Oh, I found Link's core. Well, something.
Right, okay. There should be a red cable on the pipe support. You get down by the rung ladder. Mount the red cable on the pipe support.
Okay, that's the cable on the pipe support. So I climb down.
And get down by the rung ladder.
And what? Jump on the cable?
Use the tongs with the orifice. And when ready, use the cable and
Yes,
swing
I've
through the-
poised. This could be the second most.
And there's his dad.
Father?
Is that Robert? Oh, my son. Why did you come here?
I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I did everything I could to stop you. You're in
During
terrible
the break,
danger.
separate
Get away.
cutscene, quickly
I'm
command
taking you
Ken,
with me.
sit
How do I
down on the
disconnect you
chair.
from the machine?
Listen to me.
Ken isn't free.
Link needs a replacement for my brain. And the best choice was someone related by blood. It sent Reich and his goons to bring you here. Link killed Reich when he threatened you.
But if Link wanted me alive, why did it wreck the helicopter?
That was my doing, Robert. I managed to wrest control from Link for a few seconds, long enough to cause the crash. I hope to spare you my fate, Robert.
Ken,
Ah,
you're
there
just
he
in
is.
time.
Yeah, get Ken to sit on
I
the
thought
chair
you might need a hand,
when you
sir.
get him off.
I've got a bad feeling about this, sir.
What happened, Father?
Link has rejected me. And without it, I'll die.
And here he goes, gasping his laugh.
Are you all right, sir?
Do I look all right?
You didn't do it quick enough.
It's hard when the mouse doesn't move quick
Mr.
enough.
Foster?
Foster is... I am the...
Right. So, tongs. Card.
Ha! The virus. The tissue is frozen. How do you feel?
I'm not in... I've
Right, we've been through this.
I think
What do you... That to me.
And once you've done
How do you-
that,
it's
Ken
what-
on
what-
the chair,
you're
that's
back.
it.
Thanks,
My... What could...
What did he mean?
Since that... You never... That can't...
Are we close?
Almost... I can...
Like he saw and
This is...
Save
You must...
it when you do that orifice
Never
bit,
mind.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily, we're not too far behind on it, so...
Place your hand with Hey, Rubber! What's wrong? Never... Hey, Rubber! I don't...
Have you got...
No, you could have used... That's a... Still...
I'm afraid it's
Never mind. Yes, I've poisoned the sludge. This could be the second most stupid thing I've ever done.
Yep.
Father?
Is that Rob? Why did I did you're in terrible...
I'm taking you... How do I disconnect you from...
Listen, Link needs and the best choice. It sent Link killed Reich.
But if Link wanted me alive, why did it wreck the hell?
That was my... I managed to rest long enough to cause the crash. I hope to spare you my fate, Robert.
Ken, you're just in...
I thought you might need a... I've got a bad feeling about this.
What happened, Father?
Link has rejected...
Help me, quickly!
What do you want me to do, sir?
Sit in that chair.
Are you going to plug me into Link, sir? I hope you know what you're doing. Something is happening, I think. Yes, I'm gaining control. I found my destiny, Mr. Foster.
Can you ever forgive me, Robert?
For letting your machine kill my mother?
Please, try to understand. It was the greatest experiment ever devised.
Yep.
Tapping the unexplored depths of the human brain. The potential of the subconscious mind.
You fused with this machine deliberately?
It was a well-considered plan, my boy.
Well considered? It was nothing but megalomania.
I had a dream. The fusion process was an apparent success.
Elon Musk
The computer
with his
shared access
chips.
to my human failings. It learned of greed, of vanity. It reveled in the power it wielded. I was almost powerless in the hands of this monster.
Which is the monster, Father? The computer or you?
Robert. Oh, Robert. You were my only reason for wanting to live.
Father?
No, he's dead.
Father! Too late. It's over now.
Apparently the credits go on forever.
Yep.
About the vacancy in the sewage grading plant, Howard. Perhaps we should assign the position to Gilbert Lamb.
Hello, Mr. Hobbins.
Hello, son. What do you want?
I've come to say goodbye.
You still plan to go back to the Gap?
Yeah, I've had it with city life. I'm certainly gonna miss you both. Why don't you come too?
We got enough to do. Getting Union City back to normal.
I reckon you'll make a great team.
Will you come back to visit us, sir?
I'm not sure about that, Ken, but I'll be thinking of you. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hobbins, here's your wrench.
Thanks, son. I'll need that if Ken gives me any trouble.
Goodbye, friends, and thanks.
Be vigilant.
So that's the good ending. The bad ending is you jump in the chair. Yep, right. These go on forever.
F4.
So he says Alt F4. We all know what Alt F4 does to these games. It closes them. So, we have actually, before the end of the month, successfully completed the SIBI game. I don't know if Grimsy has played any games where he, actually has to complete the challenge to complete the game. I know Ojin hasn't because he does RTSs that go on forever. But yep, there we go. So, we've done it. Hooray. We have completed at least one game on stream. The challenge of the Saturday night one that those that were here a while ago on my actual profile challenged me to, which was to play Witcher 3 with all the side quests being treated as main quests until there was no side quests to do, and the only way to progress it was to actually do the main quest. So, and by all, as many as I can find.
I helped.
So we finally completed at least one game for SIBI. I don't think Witcher's going to end anytime soon because side quests are numerous. And we're just doing the DLC at the moment because why not? Yep. So we have officially at least completed Beneath the Steel Sky. And we still have 2.5 hours to go. So, what else can I play? 2.5 hours. Let's have a look. I need to load up Steam. Just gonna go check in on the SIBI gang and just go, hooray, did it. Hooray! Finished Beneath a Steel Sky with help. Steam is now loading. Let's see what we've got. Hopefully nothing in Devour. Oh, right. Sketches, contracts, Shutterline. Trying to hold off on all the spooky games until October, which is only a few days away now. But we'll be doing Spooktober for our Fridays. So Fright Night Fridays is back with a special on Halloween. I will actually be here for Halloween because the group I was going to meet up with now can't due to weather conditions. There's just too much in their lives going on. And some of them have suffered flood damage, so they can't make the meeting. So the whole thing's been called off. Who's on Call of Duty? Mavel, okay. Almost surprised to not see Shepard on CSGO. No, we are not playing Sons of the Forest. I should probably uninstall that because that game has gotten so... Let's just say they're trying to fill a map that they made too ambitious. And instead of fixing bugs, they're just making them worse. No. Could carry on with Witcher 3.
You could do.
Let's do that. Carry on with the game challenge of Witcher 3.
I was glad to help you complete that game.
So I now need to go to my streams and change
Change the game.
Change the game name. It's ! set game if you're on Twitch.
Oh, you want me to change it? Let's do it.
Let me see. Oh, if I plug that back in, I have, right? I'm going to need the controller. I need to go pick up the name so I get the spelling correct, because the slightest misspelling on this is enough to...
Causes an issue, but...
Yeah. So I'm now coming into here, stream info. I can change it here, right? So rather than do the set game thing, I could just do this. Done. Just need to catch my game capture. I will do that in a second because it's still in that launch screen thingy. I just need to get into YouTube now. And I need to name this correctly now. Real Sky SIBI points on to playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. That is just for the benefit of YouTube because of copyright reasons. They like to make sure that we are naming things accurately so that if we're monetized, funds go to the relevant places. To an extent, that's fair enough. Though there are those out there that do abuse the system, and that is terrible. Game capture. Properties. I'm going to have to wait a minute. Wait for Witcher to actually load before it'll catch it. Face is still swollen. Properties. Witcher 3. Now this should automatically work. It did yesterday. Witcher up there so I can see my chat. And then we're going to find this. Skip. Right, let me know if you can hear it. You should be able to.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
I did think of going on to Wylands, but I would like Grimsy to join me on Wylands because I need to finish off getting him his 100 exploration points. Right, so quests. Secondary quests. Knight for hire. Merchant in the camp, Toussaint. Okay. So I need to get some back camp up there. My nearest signpost is there. Okay.
Come on, Roach.
Poor stamina's still broken.
My brother gave me a sword.
Move it.
I named it Nita.
Okay. Weird things coming in midair with no reason to be in midair. I mean, we had headless knights yesterday, so I shouldn't be surprised. Probably because all you're hearing is the horse.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
How many victims you pay off?
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Yocast's mate passed on, alas.
Yocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Yocast was brooding then. 2 eggs that she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy, provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns, this unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Who are you, fess up?
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic...
Hang on. Which are wild hunts. Sorry, I forgot to save a thing. Then go back to a thing. So that's there now.
Simple. The Disalfareses have for... centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum.
Right. YouTube should now
As
be correct.
family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Yes, I'm just gonna have to make another enemy. Oh well, such is the life of a witcher. Here we are.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your cast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Scale. Color's unusual. Silver? Never seen one like this. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day. Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why. Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
See, to roost in its nest with warriors on the prowl after it.
It's afeard, all right. On account it senses we're true reavers. Damn right.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. We've got a mutual acquaintance.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Ha 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 ha! Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
You spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Or been eaten. Don't need the coin, but hey. New game plus, gonna love it. In other words, I did another new game based on a previous game.
Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Yokast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
Raw meat from a... I'm not even going to start with that. And those are not roe deer. She seems rather partial to goats and cows to me. Right. Next quest. Talk to the man issuing a contract. Father knows worse. Right, we're going to do that one first. Map. Really, Roach? You're getting lazier.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, sorry, I thought for a minute. Oh, no, I did. Oh, right.
Not bad.
That last bit was...
Well, we can say we've completed it on stream, and it's been recorded.
I had to so far back just to get the saboteurs though, didn't I?
Oh, that's the bit that was winding me up.
You wanted to where I found the guide yet?
IGA?
Steve.
Oh! Figures.
Definitely works better, doesn't it?
Merchant, come here. Come here.
Greetings, traveler.
Just can I see what's
Mind if I
selling?
glance at what you got? So long.
Without a loot than a bard who is
Each
sober.
time I come here, I sense I've entered a fairy tale world.
Most amusingly, the locals believe all that.
This direct one is going to be from there, Beauclair Palace. Okay. And this is where Roach entirely ignores me. Charming.
Giddy up.
Sure I get the drop on it and not Roach.
Come on, Roach. Let's go. Come on.
The famed
courtesan
Geralt of
is
Rivia,
like a rat
lover of witches.
Good
and
pussy
behold
of my
Roach to
heart.
Just random hunters. Fair enough.
Let's go.
Rather ominous looking little house out here. No.
Help! Help us!
Someone, please, help!
What's this about?
Monsters! Monsters there, in the cave!
We managed to flee, but Hugo remains inside.
Hugo?
Our brother! He's still in there, inside! Help us find him! We'll pay you for your toil.
Fine. I'll look for him. You two stay out here. Kikimores, damn it. Fresh blood on the blade. Weapon was Hugo's, maybe. Blood trail. Could be Hugo's wounded.
Yeah, wounded, yeah. That would be the best case scenario. Oh, look.
Warm and damp. Kikimores prefer cooler environments. Probably why they keep their distance. You, Hugo? Your brother sent me.
Ja! Dizzards! Scoundrels! Tartmongers! They attacked me, but I fended them off. Now, they sent a brigand to finish the job.
I'm no brigand.
Not a brigand. I'm a witcher. And your brothers sent me to help you.
No, 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 no. I refuse to believe they had a sudden change of heart. They tried to kill me, then sent help? I sense the stench of treachery a mile off.
Whoa, slow down. What's this about?
I'm Hugo Monar. My father, Victor Monar, you may have heard of. A cognac distiller he was, famed for it. Before he passed, my brothers and I would quarrel over who would inherit the family business. So father decided he would force us to work together. He broke his still down into its parts. 3 of them he hid, telling each of us the location of one. When my brothers learned my part, the last, was hidden in here, they decided they did not need me anymore. They decided to cut me out of the business. Literally. We argued, fought. The noise must have woken the beasts. My brothers ran for the mouth, while I ran deeper in.
Okay.
What about the missing part? Find it?
No. I know only that it's in this cave, likely at the bottom of a pool. I feel awkward to ask, but as I am wounded, would you be kind and retrieve it?
Fine, I can do that.
But you must know, I cannot pay you well.
Figured as much. Start producing cognac, I'll come by for a discount.
That, I promise you.
Wait here.
I'm assuming there's no more Kiki Moors. That's the blood splatters I followed to get to him. That's where we turned them into insect sushi. I'm going to assume it's this pool.
Damn, water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
Come on, Geralt.
Found the missing part. Really hid that well, your father.
Oh, that's fantastic. Your pay. It is not much, I know. But I promise you good prices. The best, once the tavern is open again.
Hold you to that. Now let's go. Brothers are probably getting antsy.
Wait, see there? My brothers. They've rounded up some thugs. They mean to attack me.
We don't know that.
Would you try to tell me it's a coincidence? That they return with an armed band? They've come for the last part of the still. They won't kill me for it. Please, you my only hope. Kill them. Elsewise, they'll kill me.
Kill your brothers? You want that?
Well, perhaps not them, but the other roughs, for certain. As to my brothers, I don't know. You couldn't perhaps render them harmless? Will you defend me?
But he dies. Not today.
Not about to start cutting folk down because of a family squabble about some spare bit of machinery. We're going over there, and you're gonna settle this. Talk it out.
But should they attack, you will protect me, will you not?
If they attack, unprovoked. Let's go.
Graphic issue.
Hugo! Are you well?
We were worried! Why do I doubt this?
Listen, while you were in there, we realized this tiff is senseless, idiotic. You might have been harmed, gravely, and that's something we could never live down.
Lucian is right. We must bury this hatchet, work together as Father wished it.
Claim to come in peace. But then who are these men?
Hunters, who had made camp nearby. They spotted us and asked if we had no need for their aid.
You went in, were gone a long time. With these men to help, we thought we might come to your rescue.
All right, glad to see you've made up. Now I really need to get back to my own affairs.
Naturally. Your payment.
We thank you for your help. Should you ever find yourself near the Clever Clogs, you must stop in. Superb cognac. Some of the best.
Will do. So long.
Right. So that's that terrible one done. Next side quest. So I need to go over to the Clever Clogs anyway. What luck. I left my horse up here somewhere, but knowing Roach, he's going to have wandered somewhere.
Hey-ya!
Not get off, Roach. Come on.
Run, Roach.
We were telling Roach to jump, not you. What on earth are we doing now, Roach? We're supposed to follow the roads. We had this trouble yesterday, didn't we, Roach? You couldn't stay on roads. Oh. Okay. Now we need to get off Roach, please, because Roach is just going to pick some case. Appears to be a harpy nest up there. Well, the harpy nest can wait. Also locked. This would be about the third time I've saved this logging town now. These people are not having much luck with monsters at all. harpy nest, so I'm gonna find a way up.
Harpies got their nest here.
Where are we? Rook's Crane Outpost. Some trees. West, have I got any in the area? I'd say that's a no, or at least no side quest found for the area. I'm sure it'll turn up.
Did you hear that? No, pecker it all.
The beauteous chap tails of roaring harbour.
Now, I would normally run this on horseback, but these streets are annoying.
Was spek lepiota. Man's root for lust is the coin of all.
Is this what booming means? Cognac selling like fresh buns on the moor.
Father would be mighty proud.
It's upstairs then?
Whose notion of order is this? Pecker it all. Why doesn't someone do something?
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher,
Yes.
master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night. I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack! Thud! As if a mother bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean.
You're a soggy mess. No, you're not in trouble. You're just a soggy mess. And I know you're not going to let me dry you because you're weird.
Meep wasn't letting me dry her as well.
You're a sooty, soggy mess. Excuse me a moment, people. I'm going to attempt to dry this cat. You're going to make me dry you. Okay. Right, cat dried. Surprisingly.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to
and it
harm,
has nothing
thank
to
the
do with
gods.
a vet.
Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
She's laying it for you.
Ah, Witcher, greetings.
Swiftly dried her.
What brings
She's
you
fine.
here?
Do what she wants now. Probably go back out and get soggy.
See you made up with your brothers. Looks like business is good.
All true, all true. I cannot complain. We'd been rivals all our lives. So at first, it was hard to agree on anything. Yet, gradually, we realized we had no other options. Suddenly, it turned out we work well together.
Nice to hear.
Ha! And we've you to thank for it. Had we not met you, nothing would have come of our quarrels but heartache. Thank you, Witcher.
Glad I could help. Wouldn't mind a drink? Some good wine or cognac?
Be my guest. Pick and choose as you will.
Those still don't look like wine and cognac. We're taking them. We are going to buy a bunch of food because Geralt does need to eat it when he's resting and so on to heal. What is that? Oh, raspberry juice.
time I was on my way. Farewell.
Fuck me.
Wine is dearer. Wenches
strength's
are
gone.
dearer.
Something tells me there's a troll here. I don't know why.
Can't hear anything, but might want to look around anyway.
Yeah. Locked door.
But a few drops of wine, and lo and behold, I see better.
Graves dug up. Thing is, grave robbers don't usually wail and moan that much. Empty wine bottles. Leftovers. Big to do? Not likely. Tracks? Trampled grass and bloomers. Not the kind of moaning he meant, though. Lots of tracks. Not much I can glean from them, though. Gotta come back after dark. fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems. So, noises coming from here. Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either. Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Louis de Corentin. Died on the day of Saint Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. Mistake. Might be noisy, but doubt they're the source of the sounds in question.
Do I feel like there's a wraith up there?
Here lies Margot de Corentin. Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange.
Something there, and that's bugging me.
Noise is clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible. Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrate. I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off! Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery!
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lebioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet. Shut up, both of you.
Right.
Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentans. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you! And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards! Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Oh, we're going with her.
Need to think about it. All right, gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drats! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
Woo! Feel like I'm in the middle of Beetlejuice here.
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go. Private chamber. The Right Honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. This is it.
You'll not find work here. Not paying work, that is.
You gents also looking for that Gwent club?
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're the plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this. That ought to do.
Oldie Gwent.
Right. High time Margot paid up.
I'm not going to ask why there is a cat down here. Cats get everywhere.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then veer right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
Ghostly goings on. First I need to world map, make sure I'm going for the right part of the quest. Right, collect your reward for solving the mystery. Yeah, we want that one first then.
Whoa!
Keep calm! Start no brawls! Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now, available from me alone.
We're not talking about that statue ever again. You weird people.
Wow, a witcher's come round.
Need to go around. Tree on the sign. Must be the house. Medallion's humming. Something's not quite right.
This medallion isn't humming at everything in this place.
Under the rose bush. All right. Just like she said. And the Gwent cards, as promised.
You better hope there's no vampires that like drunk people around this town personage.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your ticket.
Hey there, I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
Ah, to sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Actually, a marital spat.
Nope, just a marital spat.
That's it? But they hollered like skewered polecats. Sorry to bother you with such a trifle. Here, for your trouble.
Thanks.
Right, so that's till death do you part done. Quests, side quests, Night of Toussaint. Turn the face up. Okay. Where are we going for that one? No, I wanted world map and I go to quests again. Oh, okay, just over here then. That's nice for a change. This place is big on graveyards.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Damn, Salvation Professor's journal's long gone, but in our hearts, somebody else found out about it too. I should look around, see if I can find something else.
I'm hearing drowned.
Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead.
Oh,
Trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Pops. Okay. And of course that's created new contracts. Okay. Right, well, we're actually at time for our stream. So we shall save game. No, save game. And exit. Yep. And I will be back on my channel on Wednesday, all things go well. Ojin, weather depending, will be on tomorrow, and things going well for Grimsey, he'll be on Tuesday. So do check our about panels. We have our schedules there. There's probably going to be some reshuffling as real life stuff starts kicking in and we have to do certain things and so on. But so yeah, please do keep an eye on our schedules. We do tend to tell you it on X if we can get the bandwidth to get on X, or data in the case of the phone. So do keep an eye on our social medias. I will see you Wednesday and Thursday on my actual thing, which is Blackfox_Kitsune here on Twitch. Links are absolutely everywhere. Our bots are always yelling it out. So yeah, please do stop by. If you can, drop us a follow on the Lonewolf clan. So that's _Lonewolf_clan on Twitch. And drop us a subscribe on YouTube. Both things are completely free. It's like, I don't know why we feel the need to remind people, but it's like, yeah, follows and subscription on YouTube anyway. Offer it. I don't understand why YouTube decides to call it subscribe when on YouTube it's just their fancy way of saying follow, and then they make you join stuff if they monetize. It's like, come on YouTube, get with the times. Let's stop making this confusing. Just call it a follow the channel, and then a subscription if people join something monetized, because that makes sense. So subscribe on YouTube, it's free. Follow on Twitch, it's free. So please do drop us a follow. We also have a Facebook that you might want to follow as well, because we do try and keep that as up to date as possible. Again, streams are in aid of charity. We do a lot of charity streams. We will be doing Gosh until midnight of Monday, so midnight tomorrow. If you can get us to the £200 before midnight tomorrow, then yeah, so from now we've got exactly 24 hours before your timer runs out. So please, if you can get us to that Gosh target number of £200, I will have to wear fluffy ears, you know, these things. So that's only if we can get to 200 before midnight tomorrow morning. So yeah, otherwise I don't have to wear them, and I dodge another bullet for now, although they will probably be back as a goal for another charity at a later date anyway. But still, I would like to still see that goal met for Great Ormond Street, because as of the 1st of October, we will be switching charities. We'll be taking up Starship's charity run for a little while. not too long, and then probably after that we'll probably do a different charity again, just because we would like to keep doing charity runs to actually help good causes. Plus, I'm allergic to making money, so I don't want you subscribing to me on my channel. It's that simple. I would rather you send your money to people that actually need it, like, you know, charity, like Cats Protection, Gosh, a number of others. So yeah, I will see you then. I would take you to Jay. In fact, I'm going to take you to Jay, because I know that it's telling me I've got 1 viewer, but I'm looking at it here in admin screen. There's 6 of you here. So even though it's going to tell I'm taking you to 1 viewer, I shall now move you as my lurkers to Jay. He's changed his name. He used to be known as Tombahat. The Gallant Tombahat J. Now he's just Gallant J VT. So I've got to try and remember how to spell his new name. So I'll raid you over to him, and I will see you Wednesday on my stream. If not, I will be just, you know, hanging around, doing my thing that I do. There's your Met Raid emote, if it will let you do it. So I will see you then. Bye for now, folks. When I find my exit screen.
Of 97 and we were forged. 98 was ours, oh those were the days. We set sail digital seas full of the bold. With the spirit of old we rode our ways. Our runes silent now in battles old, but our saga still rings so clear and true. Adventure's new call to all the brave souls, fun for all in our fellowship, join the crew. We are shield maidens and berserkers, living for the game or feel the flame. Sons of fire and daughters of ice, in the longhouses of gaming, oh come share our name, the Lonewolf clan. The Lonewolf clan. Together we roam the vast digital land, our camaraderie, our quest after quest, with pixels our allies and joysticks in hand. Join us if you dare among the best. We are shield maidens and berserkers, living for the game or feel the flame. Sons of fire and daughters of ice, in the longhouses of gaming, oh come share our name, the Lonewolf clan. Together we roam the vast digital land, our camaraderie.